Hey friends, hello, hello. It is Lisa with Hand Stamped with Lisa. Welcome, welcome. It's Monday. It's February. Brand new starts for so many things. I'm coming to you fresh in a ball cap, so you know that means it's been a busy day. It's been a busy day, but I'm very excited to come on and share with you some really fun things. So February, the month of love. So last month I shared with you a bunch of really darling Valentine cards, and I had to reach back into my Valentine products because I am hosting Galentine's. I am hosting a Galentine's dinner for my girlfriends, and what we decided this year is we're all going to gather at my house and we're going to make dinner together. It's one of our favorite things to do. So I came up with a menu. If you're interested in it, just go ahead and write menu down in the comments. I'm happy to share my menu with you. But we cook together. And so menus have to be you have to be able to make it in a timely fashion. It has to be pretty simple, but we're doing a salad and a main and some appetizers. I'm still undecided about dessert though. It's got to be chocolate, right? It's got to be chocolate. But something, so we'll see about that. Maybe we'll get that catered in. Maybe we'll do a little pickup on that one. But anyway, I'm hosting Galentine for my girlfriends, and so I thought I do want to have a little favor at the table for them. And so I was thinking about it and playing around this weekend, and I thought, oh my gosh, the perfect answer to have a little Valentine favor for my Galentine's party, and the perfect project for Simple Stamping Monday. Monday's all about simple stamping. Nothing hard, nothing complicated. We just need something nice and easy. So I'm super excited to share this project with you today. It is an oldie. It's been around a long time. It has been around a long, long time, but it is one of those never fail. People love it. It's so easy. It's just so simple. It's so simple. So let me show you. So I'm going to show you the 3D part of the gift that I'm going to do. So it'll be sitting at their little spot on the table when they come in for Galentine's dinner. And then I also made a card. One of the things we're going to do for Galentine's is we are going to write little love notes to each other. So I think sometimes, even with your bestest of friends, life gets busy and we don't always say all of the nice things. And then I'm getting to the age where it's going to be too late to say all of the nice things. And so we're going to write little love notes. And so I thought I would kick mine off and include it in their takeaway. And so let me show you what it is. You guys are you're gonna be like, I know that project, but let me show you. It's so cute. It's so darling. It is perfect for Simple Stamping Monday, right? So we are starting with Designer Series paper. So this is a big 12 by 12 sheet. And then this was a scrap that I had. And so this is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. The beauty of this project is that you can use any square piece of paper. It could be Designer Series paper. It could be cardstock. It could be 4 by 4, it could be 5 by 5, it could be 8.5 by 8.5, it could be 12 by 12. Makes no difference. You can use any size as long as it is a square. And so I'm going to show you first with this smaller one, because this smaller one is so stinking cute. So 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 just happened to be the size that I was going for there. So I'm going to turn it this way this time. I have another one that goes this way, but all you're going to do is you're going to take this up to the little corner here. And we're just gonna give that a nice fold. Here's my bone folder. I knew I had it handy because, right, so we need that. So we just are gonna go ahead and do that. And then I'm just gonna take this tip and I'm gonna fold it down, not quite all the way down. There is no measuring in this. Like I said, once you get your square, the rest is very simple. We're just gonna fold it not quite all the way down. I'm gonna fold it back up, but I can see where my fold line is. And so I'm just gonna take this little guy over and fold it so that these two line up. And then I'm going to take this little fella and fold it over so those two line up. Works much better when you can see, right? Eyesight, always a thing. I do have my blue light glasses on today, so if my eyes look a little wonky, it's just because I have my blue light. I've been doing a ton of computer work, and we got to have those blue light glasses on. And then we fold this down. You guys, have you made this before? Isn't it just the cutest thing? And it just creates this little pocket here for you to put something really sweet, really fun. So that is And then depending on how you fold it, same piece of designer series paper, but you get two different looks because we folded it the different ways. So look at how fun that is. Super, super cute. These little guys are super fun to put little notes in. A little gift card fits in here, a little cash. Cash is always good when you have kids, right? So super fun. So we've got those little ones, but then I made some big ones for my girlfriends because I will show you some of the cute things I got for them to put in here in case you're wondering. They are all from Amazon, and so they came really, really quickly, but I thought they would be just really good to put in there. And so we're just going to go ahead, and it's going to be the same thing. Like I said, any square piece of paper is going to work for this, and it is the simplest of the simple. So we've just got it folded in half there diagonally. We're going to take that tip, and like I said, just not quite all the way down, and make sure that we give that a good fold as well. The bone folder definitely comes in handy to make that work. Fold that up, but then use that fold line as what we're going to keep on here. So we're going to go ahead and fold that guy in. Give that a good fold. And then we're just going to fold the other side in. So I don't know, is this called the diaper fold? I feel like at one point it was called the diaper fold. I'm sure it's had many different names over the course of it being around. Like I said, this is an oldie but a goodie. And then we just fold this down and it creates that nice little pocket, right? And so we can put our little things in there. If you ever have problems where your little flap doesn't hold, you can always put a little dimensional under there or a little glue dot, a little adhesive, and it'll hold really well. But you can see it makes the perfect little container. So let me show you. I used all different ones of this designer series paper. So I've got this one. Look at how cute that turned out. And then this one with all those hearts on it. And then I folded it the opposite way. So again, you get a totally different look with that when you fold it the different ways. That one, which is very close to what I just made. This one, and then this one. Look at how cute those are. So cute. So I'm also going to show you the card that I put inside. Again, very simple card for Simple Stamping Monday, but really cute, really cute. But let me show you what I'm going to put inside these because I think they're really nice. I went on Amazon and I was able to find heart Post-it notes. You can never have enough Post-it notes, am I right? So I found some heart Post-it notes, so that's going to go inside. I'm a big fan of the eye mask. These are so good. These are the 24 karat gold eye mask, and so these are such good little things that you can use, like if you're you know, in the morning when you're getting ready, or if you've got an event at night and you need to refresh a little bit. I love wearing these on the plane, so those go in there, super cute. And then look at how darling this is. So this is a little leather heart bookmark, and so it just is sewn together there, has it on here. And so I told you guys, I think, that I finally got my library card. So you can't turn over the corners on a library book, which is what I normally do when I'm reading. So I was like, oh, I need a bookmark. I'm like, oh, everybody needs a bookmark. And look at how cute that is with the little heart on there. So I've got that. And then I'm going to have the notes in there. Like I said, we're going to do little love notes to each other, just things that we appreciate about each other, nice to have when times are rough, or we need a little pick-me-up. So those will go in there. Everyone will have like everybody's name on it. They can write a little something. We'll read them later, not during the thing, because that's always, isn't that weird? It's kind of weird. So something for them to take away and read there. And then I've got my card. So let me show you what we're going to do with this card. So I am using the Endless Love stamp set and those matching dies, which I'm obsessed with. This one is my favorite. Hands down, this little guy, so, so cute. Love that. And then the Endless Love stamp set. So let me show you what we're going to do with this. So this designer series paper has all different pinks and reds in it, so I just kind of picked from what I had sitting at the table. So Strawberry Slush is such a good pink. I'm obsessed with that pink. I just think it's really, really pretty. So we have that for the card base. I will put white in the middle here so that we have a chance to write on that and make it a little bit more of a keepsake. And then we went with Flirty Flamingo. So if we're layering here, remember this is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So this is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. And then I've got the piece of designer series paper. And so we're just going to go ahead and layer those guys up to create this card. Very, very simple. The only thing I'll tell you that I is that when these hearts on here do all face one way. And so when you're cutting, you have to just make sure that you're not cutting it the wrong way or that they're going to be sideways. You want to make sure that they're facing the right way. So we've got our little bit of green glue there, and we're going to go ahead and put that designer series paper down. And this is a little tone on tone here. So we've got the Flirty Flamingo background here. So you can see that that's really nice and soft and pretty. And then we're just going to go ahead and glue that to our card base. So it is not too late to get those Valentines out. I know we always think like, oh gosh, you know, we want to show things to you so early so that you have time to order and prepare and all of that. But if you've got things in the house, this is the time, right, to get those things made and do all of that. So that is our card base. We've got that Strawberry Slush, Flirty Flamingo, and that the designer series paper. We will put our piece of basic white inside so that we can do our nice little love note on that. And then we are going to go ahead, let me see, where did I put all of the pieces? Here we go. I have a piece of basic white, and I have a piece of real red here. So this basic white piece measures 1 1/4 by 4, which means our red piece is going to measure 1 1/2 by 4 as well, because it's going to lay the same on here. So we're not going to have a border at the end. It's just going to lay like that on there. So we're going to take this one here. I'm going to pull out my stamp pads. Real red. You know that real red is the reason that I became a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. No lie. I started out by scrapbooking, and I remember trying to match, being in the scrapbook store, trying to match a red ribbon to a red piece of paper to a red something. Nothing ever matched. And then I discovered Stampin' Up! And I was like, oh my gosh, everything matches. Like, that is making my life so, so easy. And that is why I became a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator I think it's 26 years ago now. I mean, that is a long time. So we just went ahead and stamped that Valentine's in real red. I'm going to go ahead and close that up because I am notorious for being ink all over my fingers. And then we're going to go with Strawberry Slush. And I just took, to make it easy, I have day on one side and happy on the other. And so that just seemed to work really well as I was creating a whole bunch of these. And so I'm going to ink that up. And I'm going to come in here with my happy, give that a good wiggle, and then just flip it over and come in with my day. So it'll be Happy Valentine's Day. All right, so you can see how cute that looks, right? Really, really fun. Just a great little greeting there, really easy. So many nice greetings in that set that you could send Valentine's to, like, you know, your significant other, your kids, your grandkids, your girlfriends, all the people that you love and care about with that one set, which is really nice because sometimes things get a little too flowery and then it's like, ooh, now I need a set for the kids and I need a set for, you know, my friends, and so this one I really liked because I felt like the greetings all just worked really, really well together. And we're just going to layer that on there so that we have that nice little border at the top and bottom. All right, and then we're going to take that. Guess what? More green glue. You knew it, right? We're just going to give that guy a workout today. We're going to give a little bit more glue on here, and we're going to put that on the front of the card. And I'm just going to come up a little bit above the middle. Give that a good push down. All right, so look at how cute that is. Now, you knew I said that I love that little heart. So we are going to make that little heart our focal point here of this card. It's going to be the big ta-da of this card. So we're going to turn it over. It's got enough spots on it where we can really come in with that glue and give it some good adhesive. But you could also use glue dots. They would work really, really well if you wanted to do that. So you've got some options on how you want to stick that on. And we've got the perfect little spot here. So we're just going to give that a little push down. And then we need some bling. It's Valentine's Day. We need some bling. And so you guys, these were in the Occasions catalog, and I have more. I bought so many of these because I absolutely fell in love with them. They are the traditional sparkling sequins. And so this red, I'm like, hello, perfect for Valentine's Day. So we're going to come in with these. And like I said, I'm going to do a basic white inside, but I think I'm going to cut it and write it first because I want it to be heartfelt. And I'm always afraid if I write it heartfelt and I make a mistake, I'm going to have to make a whole new card. And that just sounds really, really hard, right? That sounds really, really hard. So this card then will go in that little pouch that we made. And then that will be sitting at their little spot at the table for our Valentine's Day dinner. So if any of you, like I said, if you would like the recipes, our menu for that, I'm happy to share. We are actually having Tuscan chicken, which I think will be really yummy. And then we're having a strawberry and spinach salad. For the appetizer, I think we're going to do like a burrata and roasted red tomatoes. I think that would be really pretty. And then I think I'm just going to pick up some really good chocolate stuff from the local chocolatier. So I think that is what we're going to do. But that is what I have for you on Simple Stamping Monday. Tomorrow I've got a really fun project for you, along with I am going to be highlighting our next card club. So everyone who had the January card club, everything's been mailed out, so you guys should be getting that this week. It was 8 cards, all prepped for you, all of the things. So the card club for this month, I will be showcasing tomorrow on tomorrow's thing. And so you get the stamp set, the bundle, the cards, all prepped for you, all the things. So make sure that you check back tomorrow, and I will let you know about product of the month. I'm very excited about that. There's also going to be a special to join Stampin' Up. So if you are a past demonstrator and you are looking to come back, or you've never been a demonstrator and you're like, I am buying enough that I think I should get a discount on these things, it may be the perfect time for you. And so I will showcase the free gift that is being included with starter kits. That is really, really fun. So that is what I have for you guys today. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a great start to your week. Make it a good one, friends.